Hi guys! Today I'll be sharing 6 anime where the main characters bond over video games. Now, this does not include any video game where they get trapped in it or any isekai or anything like that. It's just anime where the main characters play games together and they bond over it. This includes a mix of romance and just platonic friendships, so I think there's a little something for everybody in this list. So without further ado, let's get into it. The first anime on our list is Gamers. Keita Amano is a high school student who loves video games and really doesn't socialize very much because he's always enthralled in a phone game. One day he meets Karen Tendo, the most popular girl in school, at the video game store. It turns out that she's hiding the fact that she's a massive game nerd, and she secretly invites Keita to join her gamers club. He ends up rejecting her invitation, and it causes a lot of confusion amongst other students as they think he's rejecting her romantically. Misunderstandings keep piling up from there, and they lead to so much comedy in this anime. It's really funny how socially inept each of the people in their friend group is. This one's just a really funny anime, especially if you're a game nerd, because it's got so much gamer humor in it. I really recommend it just when you want to laugh, because I've watched it so many times just for the comedy alone. Next on our list we have Bofuri. I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max out my defense. Kaede is invited by her friend Risa to join a new VR MMO. She isn't really a gamer, but she decides to try it out because her friend is so excited about the game. She doesn't want to get hurt, so she chooses a shield for a weapon and she maxes out all of her defense stats. Because of her really unique playstyle, she acquires a lot of OP skills, and that leads to a lot of funny happenings. As Maple and Sally, who are Kaede and Risa's character names, grow in skill, they also grow their friendship right alongside it. They meet a lot of people along the way and make even more friends and form a guild, and this is just a really cute story about friendship and playing games together. I will give you a heads up that this one is primarily set in the game, so if you don't like that, don't watch this one, but it is a really good story where they do grow their friendship outside of the game as well.
今日第1回イベントやるんだって。プレイヤー同士のバトルロイヤル。上位に入ると特別限定の記念品がもらえるんだって。こういうのってやっぱり欲しくなっちゃうよね。
If you've enjoyed this video so far, don't forget to like and subscribe. Next on our list we have My Love Story with Yamada-Kun at level 999. Akane is dumped by her boyfriend after he meets another girl in the game that they played together, so she tries to get back at him at an in-person event for the MMO, where she ropes in this guy named Yamada to pretend that he is her boyfriend, but she has no idea that he's a seriously pro gamer and super famous. Needless to say, her plan backfires, and she ends up drinking with Yamada, which is a disaster. Come to find out, they're actually both in the same guild in the same MMO, so this connection between them starts to very slowly grow. But Yamada's really socially inept, so if you don't have any patience, don't watch this one. But it is a really good story, I do recommend it, and once he finally figures out his feelings, it feels like winning the lottery for the viewers.
どうせ別れるなら課金しなきゃよかった。ゲームの服3000円分買っちゃったよ。残ったのは無駄に育ったキャラだけとか。ストライクストライクストライクストライクパワー。
Next up we have Recovery of an MMO Junkie. Moriko Morioka quits her job one day to become a NEET. She begins to play an online MMO where she plays as a male character, and she meets a female character named Lily. They quickly form a really intense bond, and they always play together in a party. A random event brings them together in real life, and a whole chain of events happens where they eventually find out who each other is, and they begin to form a relationship outside of the game. I don't want to give away too much of the story, but it's a really good watch. I really do recommend it. It's also pretty relatable if you consider yourself a gamer.
一人の方が落ち着く。しかし、一人は寂しい。その点オンラインゲームは、一人だけど孤独じゃない。遠くにいる誰かと一緒にいられる。そんな空間が心地よくてたまらなかった。
Next up we have And You Thought There Is Never a Girl Online? Nishimura, who goes by Rusian online, is devastated one day when he finds out the girl he likes in a game is actually a male in real life. He also has a guildmate named Akko who is deeply in love with him, and she proposes to him in the game. He accepts, stating that he doesn't care if she's a male or female in real life, it doesn't matter because the game and real life are separate. Shortly after this, his guild decides to have an offline meeting where he discovers that all of the other members are actually girls, even though 2 of them are male characters. Not only that, but they all go to the same school, so shortly after that, the president decides to make a gamers club for them so that they can play the MMO at school. This one's just really funny, and it really makes you wish that you could just have one big gaming party with all of your gaming friends.
じゃない。主にアコ、お前のせいで影間違えてモブにヒールするわ。チャットに夢中で迷子になるわ。お前のミスで何度死んだことか。
Last but not least, we have New Game. This one is focused more on making a game than playing a game, but it's still characters bonding over games. Alba starts a new job at Eagle Jump, the company responsible for making her favorite game ever. She finds out that she'll be working on the 3rd installment of this game, so that's of course really exciting to her. Throughout the process of making the game, she forms close relationships with all of her co-workers, and many friendships start to bloom. This show is really insightful into what goes into making a video game, and I really enjoyed that aspect of it. The characters are also so endearing, and it's just a really enjoyable watch overall.
メインキャラそれぞれのスピンオフだからね。どれも外せないんだよ。別に音源は会社にあるでしょうよ。夢がないですね。限定版だからこそ価値があるんですよ。息ぴったりだね。
Well, that about wraps up this video. If you're a gamer, I hope that you found an anime that you can relate to. Also, I just want to say that I really appreciate everybody's support so far. If you could continue to like and subscribe, it really helps my channel to keep growing. Stay tuned for more anime content. Until next time, bye bye!